All right, welcome to the next installment of Tying Up Loose Ends for Big Boss Monster Slaying 101 with Leto II. It's the R5 Life with Leto. I am Leto, the R5 of the Landsrad on server 1964 in Ebony the King's Return. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Greetings to all you fellow Landsradians, the High Council, and to everyone beyond. I'm hoping to wrap this up with the military tactics, the treaties, and put to rest this monster stuff, except for talking about some generals. I'm gonna do that, and if you wanna watch it, that's all good, okay? So, we've got 4 different military tactics: guerrilla, aero barrage, maneuver, and long range. What do you use most? That is what I suggest you invest in first. What do you want to do? Do you want to surprise people with some ground action? A lot of people are expecting it in PvP, believe me. All right? Everybody's going range because we're all rocking Boudica, so they do a big beefy range to try and counter our mounted. But you throw some ground at them, takes them by surprise. That's up to you. Aero barrage, that's really good too. Having a strong ranged march for PvP is going to help you be more successful. You want to kill some monsters like Leto II and the Landsrad and High Council. You're going to just dump a crap ton into maneuver tactics. Sorry, I had a little hiccup there. And once you get up to around keep level 37, 38, 39, or those of us who speak Ebony, K38, K39, you want to really consider investing in long-range tactics, siege machines. People are not prepared to defend and combat the scary damage potential of siege generals and siege machine marches. So don't neglect siege, okay? Bring it up with all your other things as far as your research technology and everything goes, okay? Super, super important. Anyway, so let's take a look at our inventory when it comes to these tactics. Okay, near the top of your inventory, you will see your military tactics material optional chest. These are the little puzzle pieces that you need to get your breakthroughs and drill during certain increments. I think it's every 4 or 5. You got to have like 30 of them plus some military treaties to advance it. So you're always going to need these optional chests. All right. Details. Read the details, you guys, gals, peoples. It's helpful. And you're going to go into things a little bit more confident. But this one's just got, hey, he's got these 4 things. We know that. Thanks a lot. But hey, Ebony wants to take care of you sometimes. Now, be very careful. I press use. Don't click use again, because see what it highlights first? Guerrilla tactics. Now, unless you want that, be very careful when you click that use button, okay? Plus, you might not want to use all 277. You might just want to use 35, because that's all you need. So take your time, move slowly, and select the appropriate one, and then select the amount. Now see how I clicked that and the words came up? I unclick it, and then I got to click another one. And then see how that's flashing? It's really pretty. That's when you know you've got the one you want. So maybe some of us are just clicking through fast and not realizing that we've got to make the selection before we hit use again. Okay? Little things. I did that for so many at the beginning and just kept getting guerrilla tactics. I'm like, what the heck are these other ones? How do I get those? I'm a silly goose. You got to click them. And a couple of times. I like extra clicky things because it really makes me feel confident about what I'm getting. All right? So, pay attention, to your optional chest and which one you're selecting and choose the amount that you need. I suggest only get what you need so you've got those other ones in case you move down a different road. Cool? Pretty straightforward, right? So now you know how to select the appropriate one. And once you have the amount that you need, let's go to our mounted. That one's just Treatise 500, still got a way to go. You redeem it, and then you can go to the appropriate military tactic and drill increase it or tactic breakthrough. All right? Any questions? I'd love to hear them in the comments when you like, and give a thumbs up and say, Lito, you're doing amazing, and it's okay that, fumble with your words and you're, a little frazzled sometimes, but ask questions. I love it. It helps me stay engaged. It doesn't bother me. I'll get to them when I can, and I enjoy making things clear or explaining things over again, okay? Own to activate. This attribute takes effect unconditionally. If you see an icon on any screen, click it. See what it does, okay? You can figure out so much stuff just by clicking, little icons. Like, what is that? Oh my gosh. Wow, it's unconditional? So I don't have to have it equipped? Thank you, Ebony. You actually are looking out for me somewhat. Okay, so there is that. Now, I want to look at these military treaties, okay? 1400 is going to take a lifetime to get if you're getting them for free through the daily activities. However, if you're willing to invest some cash money and use some coupons wisely, okay, you can get to this amount of military treaties quicker. Some of the battlefields rewards, you can redeem some military treaties. Some of the events you can. I'm going to show you which ones. There are a good number of them. All right. So we're going to go away from that. I'm going to see what I scored on these rallies, but I'm not going to start any, I promise. Okay. First things first, my friends. Let's take a look at the valuable events. Okay? Where art thou, military treaties? Fair Lito? Well, let's take a look. Wheel of Time? No, Wheel of Time doesn't have any. I didn't think it did, but I just wanted to look at that. Okay, Tomb Expedition. Tomb Expedition is fun. All right. Here, you can get some military optional chest. Huge, 20. But you gotta get all of these limited rewards here first before you move into the next quadrant, okay? I got lucky this time and got these twigs, all right, and these merit jades. I might get lucky the next time I roll 10 and then move on. I've never moved on to this one, but there are some optional things, okay? Those are your gear. Ooh, this is what's up. Military strategist. Last but not least, we don't have any military treaties here, but check it out. You can pick, as far as the grand prize, a whole ton, 4,000 twice. That's 8,000. Now, that is only if you invest a significant amount of dollars in this, all right? I've never have, all right? And that's if you choose that. You're going to have to make it through all of them, but you've got some great grand prizes here. That could be one that you invest in the next event there is, and that's there, okay? Make use of those triple and double coupons wisely. So that's one. Okay, let's see. This is a new deal that they just started doing. All right, military tactics package. This is the first time I've seen it, the last event too. You can get 450 here of the treaties and 35. This one is begging to be used a triple coupon on. So I highly recommend use triple or a double at least. Okay, so you make the most of the treaties and the optional chest. There's one. Golden twig sale. Coupon's not applicable to this. Check it out. Coupon not applicable. Pay attention to those little things. Halloween, Covenant Stone. I can show you a better way to get more Covenant Stones than this too. 50? Oh, I think not. Au contraire, there is a little, it's not really a trick, but one thing you can do, I think once every other week or so, to unlock a flash sale, which gives you Covenant Stones, 140 of them. And if you triple coupon that, that's a whole bunch. Okay, let's see here. Hanseatic Trading Post Super Drag. All right, yo. This one here is something that can get you a lot, but you're gonna have to invest a significant amount of dollars to unlock all of them. Each time you purchase a certain amount of gems, you get a coin, and you pick all of these rewards. These are the ones that I chose for myself, okay? And you roll the dice, and it will give you, one of the rewards. If you buy enough gems through the event and unlock all of these, which are fantastic rewards in the first place, you get Solus's treasure. Did you know that you can click this up here? Look at that. 600 military treaties. That is a lot. And it is a great reward. These are great too, the meteor stones, by the way. And also this for the Senate. This is an amazing reward once you get all these other rewards, but it costs a significant amount. I don't know the exact amount, but you're looking at a paycheck, okay? So keep that in mind. All right. So that's another way. All right, super feeding, super blazing, trial of nights, limited offer, king's party. You can, as you ascend the king's cake, get some of the military treaties, but they're way high up there, yo. You don't want to know how much that costs, okay? But you've got some optional chests here, okay? That's about it. Just the optional tactics and not the consuming events. So there were a couple in the valuable events. Pay attention to the little details there, okay? Now, here is another way to get them. Every time there's an event, this particular package, series of packages, you can buy each of these one a day, or you can buy this 12 times a day. There are people that do that out there. And use the double or triple coupons. You always get military treaties and military tactics. That is probably going to be your quickest way. And if you invest your hard-earned dollars into a number of these packages, you will unlock Solus's. You'll unlock Solus's treasure, okay? And you'll add on more of the military treaties. So potentially you could walk away with 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000 of these military treaties if you use your coupons the right way and you spend enough. That's how Ebony does it, okay? That's gonna be your fastest way. I don't know, I've looked things up. You're probably looking around $400 to get all these, at least. So buckle up, Buttercup. It takes a little bit. 14,600. That is the equivalent of, let's see, 50, almost $150. No. $100 is 25,000. So $60, because 5,000 is 20. 20 is 5,000 gems. So 20, 40, 60, $60. Okay, just to get the level 2. I spent like 5. When you spend 5, you unlock the first one, and that's a great prize for just $5. So you always maybe want to do that. You want to get lucky, and then you're looking at 60 after that. All right. So if you got any questions about military treaties, military tactics, how to improve them, yada yada yada, please hit that like button, make a comment. I'll get to them, or ask me on our fucking chats. Okay. I'm Leto II. This is the R5 Life with Leto, the R5 of the Landsrad, on server 1964 in Ebony, the King's Return. Goodbye for now. We'll start another segment of videos going into our cards next. All right. Farewell, Landsradians, High Council, and to those of you beyond, I love you. Peace.